Alright, so in today's design, I will be showing you 5 major plugins that will definitely going to make your work easier as a designer. And so I'm going to start by creating a frame. This time I'll create a frame for iPhone 14 Pro Max. Then the first plugin I'm going to show you is the Unsplash plugin. If you don't have the plugin installed, you can just click on Find More plugin and just make a search for Unsplash. All right, so just install the plugin, and once the plugin is installed, let's assume I have something like this on my page, and all these boxes need to be filled with picture. All right, all these boxes need to be filled with picture. So let's say they are much like that. I need to fill, instead of walking through and inserting the picture one after the other, you can just select all the frame, make sure I align them to the left, and I can distribute them, tidy up. And the next thing I'm going to do is right click and click on plugin, then I'll click on Unsplash. So once I click on the Unsplash plugin, I can now, the way it is now, by default you have this editorial, but you have preset. You can just click on insert random, and random pictures will be inserted. Just wait for it for the progress, about 25%, and all right, I have 50% right now. And that was a bit slow, I guess. Alright, so I'll have a random picture like this, which indicate that that's what the Unsplash plugin can do for you. And so that's the first plugin. The second plugin I'll be talking about would be the Mockup Studio. Okay, so let me work with the Mockup Studio right now. Now the Mockup Studio is actually going to be a plugin that gives you like 5 trials. So I'm going to, so once you can select it, you can install the Mockup Studio just the same way you install the plugin. Then you have to select the frame you are working with Mockup Studio and click on plugin Mockup Studio, and immediately a pop-up like this will show up that will show you different ways by which your design will look like on people on different devices, and depending on the person holding it. So you have only 5 trial. You can export 5 design as trial. You can get 5 free trial. It's not a free plugin. If you want to transparent, you can look for transparent design. You have orientation, you have portrait, and we also have orientation, we have landscape. So it all depends on you. Most of all these things are not free, but you can actually try this out. Another way you can actually do this is by using Photoshop. So I'm going to, let's click on this frame and let's try to export. You can click on export. All right, so it's going to be on PNG, iPhone 14 Pro Max. I'll click on export. So the image is downloaded here. Then you open a website. You can just open a new tab and you can search for freepik.com. So, and when you open freepik.com, the next you can do on Freepik is to search for iPhone 14 frame mockup. Let's look for mockup. All right, so you will look for iPhone frame. It could be mobile frame, it can be something. So once you have that, you can look for a mockup that you feel is okay for you. In my own case, this is just for, you can click on I'm going to click this. Now make sure that your design is the one you are picking here is free, and it has a PSD format. So this one comes with both PSD and JPEG. So I'm going to download it. You can see some more designs. Some are premium and some are free. So once this is fully downloaded, Then you can open it with Photoshop and place your picture on it. So I'm still going to show you how to do that. All right. So just 30 megabytes. So you have to watch until it finishes downloading. So okay, in my own case, this is ready now. So you can open the location and right click on it, and you can extract. Okay, extract to new smartphone. All right, so you find the PSD file here. You open it. You open the PSD file. So once the PSD file open, just locate your devices. You go to left view, then you can have this to be, you can double click this to open it up, then place your own file, place your own embedded file that you can get the picture from downloads. Remember, this is the one we designed. Then just resize it until it fill the stream based on your own design. So once that is done, just save the work. You'll find out that you've come to the original file. It has already changed that. Then click on the second one. All right, so left is done. So let's see the left view too. You do the same thing. You repeat the process. Place embedded file. That's if you don't want to use a plugin, you can still use the Photoshop method to do that. Just download this one doesn't have, you can download the file, it doesn't have limitation. So you have the second file of your design here, and the third one is here, which is, okay, let's double click this to fill this with your own design. Place an embedded file, downloaded file. So once you are good to go with this, you can always export the JPEG file of your design. Always export the JPEG file of your design and just save the work. Let's see the output. So this is our final output now, and I can now export this as a mock-up for my my project. So that's how to use the mockup plugin. If we did not want to use, if you refuse to use this mockup to do, you can also use it. So let's talk about another plugin. The third plugin I would like to talk about is the Blush. All right, the Blush plugin allows you to get a beautiful artwork design, illustrations, whenever you are working with. Okay, I'm going to delete this so that whenever you are designing something that has to do with illustrations and stuff, so I'm going to use this. I need Uma illustration, right, based on your design, based on the design. Okay, all right, some are free, some are not free. Let's look at the character that is free. All right, I have this character, and this character I have on my page, there are other things I can do on this character. Like if you look at it now, you find out that I have colors here, which I can customize my color to you know, any other color I want to use. I can decide to change the standing. I can decide to do a lot of modifications on this. I can change the head. All right, I can change the upper blouse as well. If I like, I can change it to another design, and the color, the color, and I have what I can use to customize and pick my own color here. I can okay, this allows me to add custom color. I have some okay, some things are limited because I'm using the free version, but this is just another tools that you can use. You can add it up in your Blush. Okay, let's go to other plugins. So the other plugins I would like to talk about is this plugin plugin for custom shape. The one we just did is Blush, and this one is Blob. Blob is a plugin that allows you to create custom shapes. You can randomly select and create custom shape. If you want it to be complex, you can make a complex shape or something that is, just insert it on the page. If you need more than one, you can get more random shapes and close it and arrange it the way you want it to. So that's how to use the blob. So I have this on my page now. You can change the color of your choice. Same thing with this, and arrange it wherever you want to use it. So the other thing you can actually do with this shape, you can modify it. That's not part of so what we have to do today. So then the last one I have here is the wireframe. So wireframe is one of the plugins that you always love to use because it makes the work more easier for you. So I'm going to have this. We have different categories of wireframe. We have wireframe 360-degree, wireframe for web. Then we have, so let me just pick one so that we can work with one. So let's pick 360-degree for web, and you find out that okay, it's still loading. Okay, let me change to, okay, let me check for mobile, not web. So you find out that some of the things that you actually do by picking shapes together, creating different shapes, has already been done with this wireframe. For example, we want to build a system that has multiple picture. You can always use this, and this is my multimedia iPhone. Okay, this is my multimedia wireframe. Okay, this is what is needed. Okay, this is so I can always have this and resize this guy to fit into our design. I can always resize this wireframe to fit into whatever we intend to do. But let me delete this wireframe. Let me pick another wireframe. Okay, so I can right click here and go to plugin and the wireframe, right? Let me see if I can. This is for, no, this is not what I need. I need mobile wireframe. But let's look at mobile wireframe. Okay, now under the mobile wireframe here, we have some stuff like you will need a large grid, small grid, cards. You need cards. This is another card. This is dashboard. This is theme. This is infographic. Some of the things that will make the work more that will take much of your time has already been designed for you. This is testimonial. This is user login. So I can bring this user login here, download the frame to my page, and of course do more modification on it. There is actually one frame here. Okay, so this is the mockup kit for that. You can always modify anything you want to do here for that. So let me run the last plugin again. Okay, we still have a lot of designs, a lot of samples. You can, this is for music app. You can always draw it out and know this is the play button. If you are interested in modifying any one of it, they are all grouped together, so you can just go there, make some changes, change the color to your own desired color as you wish to. And if you need to add anything on this button, why not? If you want to change the color of the button, you can always work on that. So those are the 5 plugins that I believe is going to add more to your productivity as UI UX designer. And also, if you are new to UI UX, under this video you have a link where you can learn from our platform online, and I also will be mentoring you. In the course, I've built like 5 different projects. I'll be walking you through the step by step on how to go about building different projects as a UI UX designer. So if you've liked this video, kindly subscribe, kindly share it with 1 or 2 people, and kindly subscribe. Click on the notification bell for more videos on UI UX. Thank you.